that doesn't sound good at all. Well, our X590 has developed a nervous tick. Pulled this in the garage the other night and heard something rattling underneath. Sounds like maybe an idler pulley from the drive belt. Not quite sure. I'm going to fire it up for you here in a minute and put the microphone under there so you can hear it. And then we're going to get this deck off and see if we can figure out what's making noise. Stick around. Well, I don't know what that sound is, but I do know it's not normal and it doesn't sound good. And no, I did not just take that deck off the way you should take it off because I'm cheating. You're supposed to turn your scalp wheels 90 degrees and then they'll be at the right height to get your deck off. But I didn't really care if I could slide it out sideways because I was going to lift the whole machine up anyway. So I honestly cannot tell where that sound is coming from. If it's coming from the idler pulleys or if it's coming from the clutch assembly. And the only way I'm going to be able to tell is to get the tension off the belt where I can spin stuff. So the tension spring for the idler pulleys, the end of that spring is located back here. And if you didn't see my video on the drive belt replacement, I have a little trick for you to get that tension spring released. I'll try to get you guys down here so you can see it. So the spring is right here. And what I did last time is I used a piece of string to get it on there. I think I used some needle nose vice grips to get it off. What I'm going to attempt to do here, it's going to be hard to film because my hand's going to be right in your way, but I'm going to try and get this tie wrap to go around the bottom of the hook. Let's see. Yep, okay, so there we go. Now you can see I've got the tie wrap up underneath the string there, or up underneath that spring. So now I've got something I can get a hold of. So now I can just pull this tie wrap back and release that spring, just like that. And that is the easiest way I found to release that little bugger. Now I can lift the machine back up and get underneath it. There'll be less tension on the belt, obviously, and I should be able to spin the pulleys freely. See if we got a noisy one. There's a little bit of play in them, but not that much. I don't think it's those idlers. I replaced one of these when I did the drive belt. I might have replaced them both. I have to go back and look at my own video. Yeah, maybe I'll go grab a socket and I'll pop those two pulleys down real quick. Yeah, we just found our culprit. You're not going to be able to hear it, but I can feel it. There's a definite click in there. Yeah, you can hear that. That would be a noisy bearing. And here we are. It's the next day. Well, for you it's not. It's the same day for you. There's your part number. If I can get to focus, AM134500. And they had it in stock. Shocker. I did throw the old pulley back on last night just so that I could run the tractor and move it around more easily. And then you'll see what I did here is I left that tie wrap on that spring when I put it back on there, because I knew I was going to be pulling it back off eventually. So there we go. And so here we are underneath. It's this guy right here. Let me zoom you out. There we go. So here's your whole idler assembly. You got a idler pulley here and then one here. So with the spring tension off, we can kind of move things around. This one I replaced, if you saw the video when I did the whole belt, I replaced this one then. And this one at that time was just fine. And it's a couple years later and this one has now failed. So literally like maybe a 5-minute job. Takes longer to take the mowing deck off than it does to change this pulley. 13 millimeter. You just gotta push the bolt up, and then if you reach up behind it with your fingers, you pull the bolt up out of the way. Once you get the bolt high enough, you can get the pulley out. And grab the new pulley. Remove the plastic bag, of course. Is that kind of like putting on a battery? Don't drink the battery acid. Kind of one of those given things that you find we have to say nowadays. And yes, I'm sure there's a torque spec, and if you're worried about it, you should look it up and find out what it is and torque yours. I'm happy with how tight that is. So really the only reason I'm setting this back down is to make it easier to reach in here and grab a hold of my tie wrap to pull my spring back around. Now the hard part will be getting the tie wrap out from underneath the spring. It won't be that bad, but there is a fair amount of tension, so probably what I'll do is just cut it. And we got it cut, and we just yank it out of there. So we'll fire it up just to see what she sounds like. And just because the mowing deck is off, it's easy to get at everything, we're going to just hit all of these grease zerks real quick before we go putting our mowing deck back on. There we go. So if you thought you had a bad idler pulley and you wanted to know how to change it, I hope this helped you out. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.